Cancer. Who is obsessed with Cancer and why? Who is obsessed with Cancer and why? This is a Scorpio or a Sag. They could have this in their big three or an important placement. This is somebody who think they supposed to have whatever they want, do whatever they want. Could be somebody who's just not realistic sometimes when it comes to things. Somebody, though, in general, Cancer, they have high expectations that they can't even meet. Okay, that's what it's giving. This is who this is. This is somebody who has trouble looking at the bigger picture of things or being mature. This person could still be somebody who expects other people to do things for them instead of them doing it for themselves. This could be an entitled person. Maybe they just feel entitled. They could have grew up like that. I don't know. But take out resonate with us. This could have been somebody who was once focused on the things that they should be focused on, but they could have lost track in some type of way. This could have been a leader, but it's like now they are the opposite energy of that. Why is this person obsessed? Why is this person? This could also be someone with Leo placements, I want to say. Could be in their sun, moon, rising, or again, important placements. Why is this person obsessed with Cancer? Why is this person obsessed with Cancer? This is somebody who be wanting expensive dates, expensive gifts, but maybe they don't want to work for anything. This type of person that wants things handed to them, or they have high expectations out of whoever maybe they come into relationships with. Somebody who wants like a luxury lifestyle, but they don't maybe put in the work to get it. Lord, these last 3 reads have been something else. What has Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer been going through out here? Okay, so why is this person obsessed? You could have ended things with this person because of their high expectations. You know, the things that they expect out of you that they maybe not even bringing to the table themselves. They could be obsessed with trying to end you because you ended things with them. They see that since you've ended things with them, things are moving rapidly in your life. Things are moving quickly. The wheel is spinning in your favor. Things are working out for you. And they're obsessed. They could feel like they could even realize that since they left, that they were the problem. And this is why they're obsessed. Because this could be somebody, again, who tries to portray like something that they're not, is what I'm getting. So, you know, they probably can't even take the fact that they were maybe the problem. Because what I'm seeing is things have been moving for you since you cut this person off, since you ended things with this person. You're on to new, bigger and better things. You're having new beginnings, new opportunities, and this person is obsessed about this. You could be weighing your options at this time. You could have a lot of options. You could be the person you could have the ball in your court at this time, and they're obsessed. This is somebody who maybe didn't want you to see that you had better options out there, or see that things can turn in your favor, that you can have what you're looking for. Because this is somebody, I want to say, who could have made you feel bad for not being able to provide or meet this person's expectations, but you're showing them that there are people out there that can expect out of me, but also is giving me what I expect as well. Or there are other options that don't have that type of mindset or don't expect things out of them. Something like that. They're just seeing that you have more options and opportunities open to you, and they could have thought that, they were always going to be the one. They were always going to be the one. They thought they were going to be the one living off of you, or they could have just thought they were going to be around in this type of energy forever. And you ending things showed them just how unimportant they were, and this is why they're obsessed. They want to be your choice. They want to be the important one. They want to be the one that you are giving your time, attention, energy, resources, and money to. But I'm getting this is somebody who expects that from you, but they're maybe not giving you that in return, or they aren't they aren't up to par from your point of view. Something like that. They aren't even doing something on their end, but they're expecting so much from you. And now that you could be whatever they were expecting, you could be giving that to other people now, your other options, or you're focused on other things, and this has this person obsessed. This is also somebody who could feel like they're your best person, they're the best you can get or something. And now that they see you move on, you seeing, you got other options, other opportunities, they're obsessed. Why is this person upset? Yeah, you could be detached from whoever this is. Something about you detaching from whoever this is, and you going to look at your other options, seeing what else is out there. And this has this person obsessed. I'm getting like your worth. Maybe this person didn't want you to see your worth as well either. Again, somebody that was expecting much out of you but wasn't giving much in return. They were expecting so much out of you, but you're the valuable one. Maybe they forgot that, or that's what they didn't realize. You're the valuable one. So, it's nothing for you to find the person, or that relationship that actually fits you. Or just it's nothing for you to find get other options, or find the option that is, working, that would work for you, or something like that. Like somebody just doesn't, again, they just don't want to see that you have other options, and that you are loving yourself, putting yourself first. It's something about this person just seeing you love yourself and put yourself first, again, because you're the valuable one. And this is why they're obsessed. Most people who got all these expectations out of you, and everything like that, they don't, I want to say people like that, they don't really think that the other person, it sounds horrible, but it's true. Like, I feel like people like that, they don't really think that the other person loves themselves. Especially if you really fall in the trap of trying to meet somebody with high expectations, or expectations that are unrealistic. Especially if the other person isn't coming through themselves in whatever expectations that either are looking for. So I want to say this person thought that you loved them more than you love yourself. And now you're showing them that your self-love is going to always hold weight over your love for anybody else. And they're obsessed because of this. Yeah, they're obsessed because they could even see you, Cancer. They see you spending on yourself or doing all the things they wanted you to do for them. They're seeing you do it for yourself. And again, self-love is the best love. Anybody wanting you to love them more than you love yourself is absurd. They're crazy. Okay, let's just be realistic. They're crazy. So now that they seeing you giving all this love into yourself, again, you could be spending on yourself. You could be nurturing yourself. You could be, again, putting yourself at a high value. So maybe just doing what you weren't doing when you had this person around, or when you were with this person, whoever this is. You take things how they resonate, but you are giving yourself the life that they wanted you to just give them, while they didn't give you nothing in return, because this is somebody who could have been greedy. They wanted all you got, to the point you can't even, take care of yourself or do for yourself. And now that you're protecting your energy, loving on yourself, you could be feeling whole again. Yeah, somebody didn't want you to be and then you could be spending on someone else. I want to say you could even have found you someone new, or someone you vibe with, someone who, again, values you the way you want to be valued as well. Somebody who is aligned with you in some type of way. You could even be spending on this person, doing everything that you didn't do with this other person. And this is why they're obsessed, because it was supposed to be them in their head. Yeah, they could be seeing your manifestations coming in, the things you've been manifesting. Again, something about things just been taken off for you since this person been out of your life, since you cut ties or pulled back, and they are obsessed. This is somebody, again, they want to be either living in your manifestations with you or taking them all away from you or something like that. But it's like they don't have the best intentions behind it. Could just be the energy that they're in, but they don't have the best intentions behind it. But that's what they're wanting. And now that they can't have that, they're obsessed. I'm getting this person look at you as money. So again, Cancer, you could be doing better, looking better, have it going on, splurging on yourself, putting yourself first. But it's giving you look like money. This is why this person is obsessed. They want to look like money with you, or they want to be the one you splurging on, spending money to, or they want to be living in your manifestations, but they can't anymore. You are being stingy with you and yours if that person doesn't align with you in any type of way. You are being stingy, and they cannot stand it. They are obsessed because you're supposed to want to spend it all on them. Okay? They also see you being more ambitious, getting out there. You could have got some new financial opportunity as well. And this is, this may you may end up getting some type of financial opportunity where you're able to live that type of life that they want. And they're obsessed. Yeah, this could have even been somebody who was competing with you, but they're obsessed because they kind of have to bring conflict and chaos to get your attention. These people are obsessed, Cancer, because they're trying to bring chaos and conflict. Could be trying to get you to compete for them or compete for them, but you're on to bigger and better. Your manifestations are coming in. You've got some new type of financial opportunity, new job, some type of opportunity, and you also have people mad about this. These people or this person who didn't want this for you, or they want to be taking it from you, or again, you have some people or this person in internal chaos because of this financial opportunity you just got. And this is why they're obsessed. They're obsessing at the fact that you just got some financial opportunity or something better since they've been gone. And they're obsessed with trying to, take this away from you or get back in some type of way. Again, somebody is obsessed with the fact that, you could even have people competing for you, I want to say, Cancer. Competing for your attention, your time. But your focus is on the money, on your manifestations, on the bag, on where you trying to go in life. and you literally aren't focused on none of these people, Cancer. And this is why they're obsessed. It's giving people want your attention to be on them, but you are on to bigger and better. And this is why they're obsessed, okay? So this is what I have for Cancer. This is who and why they're obsessed with you. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see ya in the next one.